Attention, Eagles fans. Do you feel that ground shaking? That isn't just a stadium. That is the storm rolling into the 5-7-3! From the banks of the mighty river, out of the mud-poured ground, there's a shadow over the valley, an unmistakable sound. They try to build up defenses, they try to stand in the way, but when the Eagles take flight, you're looking at Judgment Day. Lock the gates. Protect the sky, spread the wings, it's time to fly. Here come the Eagles.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Saxony Lutheran High School, Bennett Memorial Stadium, as your New Madrid County Centrals get ready to take on the Saxony Lutheran Crusaders. I'm Corey Sisk, and you're watching this broadcast on the Boot Hill Sports Network. Beautiful weather out today, 83 degrees at kickoff. Give you a little bit about each team. Saxony last year had an overall record of 4-5. They started out excellent. They opened with two convincing victories, outscoring Crusaders and Donovan 89-25. The Donovan game was particularly impressive because it was Saxony's first home game, played at Houck Field while the new campus that you're staring at now was being completed. Saxony then jumped on Donovan 35-7. Then came through the middle of the portion of the schedule. They lost 4 straight: Sparta, Marquette, Charleston, Perryville. But what's interesting is that the 3 of those 4 losses were extremely competitive offensively. Saxony scored 30, 34, and 42 points in those games. Then they responded at the end of the schedule. Saxony finished the regular season with back-to-back wins, beating Massac County 42-28, then Redbud 55-29, their highest scoring game of the season. The biggest accomplishment may actually be making the Class 1 playoffs in the program's very first varsity season. They drew Hayti, and Hayti ultimately won 50-21 and ended up at the Final Four that year. But getting to host a playoff game in year 1 was significant. The Crusaders finished 4-5, but they weren't a team that simply got blown out every week. They had some legitimate offensive power. Bottom line, for a brand new varsity program, 4-5 with a playoff appearance and 320 points scored is a pretty dang good start to a brand new varsity season. The biggest question going into 2026 wasn't whether Saxony could score. It was whether they could improve defensively and turn some of those close losses into wins. Now on to your New Madrid County Central Eagles. Overall 5-6 record. They opened with a 21-6 loss to Central, then immediately bounced back with a wild 44-40 victory over the East Prairie Eagles. They also beat Dexter's opponents, Kelly 26-6, Herman 28-6, and Malden 42-8. And then New Madrid got rolling offensively. They could really put points on the board. Their final 2 playoff games show both sides of the Eagles. New Madrid 46, Jefferson 22, Crothersville 35, New Madrid 8. They have a foundation to build on. Last year's teams wasn't bad. It was 5-6 with the playoff victory, beating Jefferson 46-22. They also had convincing wins over Malden, Kelly, and Herman. So the question for tonight is going to be, which New Madrid offense shows up? If it's the offense that scored 44 against East Prairie and 46 against Jefferson, Saxony could have a long night. If it's the offense that struggled against Portageville and was shut out 34-0, Saxony has a legitimate opportunity. New Madrid could have an advantage, and here's why. I actually think New Madrid's experience against stronger Southeast Missouri competition could be important. Saxony's 2025 schedule was different. They played a lot of high-scoring games, but they didn't play a game type of same week-to-week Southeast Missouri gauntlet that New Madrid did. So even though Saxony averaged more points, I wouldn't automatically assume they're the better football team. New Madrid has more battle-tested program. Saxony has more of explosive offense. The Eagles have demonstrated that they can play physical football and compete against good Southeast Missouri teams. Saxony demonstrated that they can score on virtually anybody, but their defense has also shown that it can give up big numbers. And there's another interesting wrinkle. This is not really a David versus Goliath game. These teams were both around the 500 mark last year. New Madrid finished 5-6. Saxony finished 4-5. I'd expect a pretty competitive first half. If New Madrid can establish the run, avoid turnovers, and make Saxony drive the length of the field, I think the Eagles have a very good chance. And one thing that makes tonight even more interesting, New Madrid and Saxony were actually both part of the Saxon Jamboree last week. So they've actually already had a chance to see each other during the preseason competition. Now, as you may know, New Madrid and Saxony both had open weeks on week 1. Saxony's opponent actually dropped their game on week 1, so they were able to pick up New Madrid and play a week 1 game. It's going to be interesting, folks. My prediction, New Madrid's going to edge this one out about 37-25. We shall see. We will return after this message.
The historic Dixie Theater of New Madrid, Missouri, a faith-based performance art theater established in 1935, reopened in 2025, providing family entertainment while creating a vibrant hub for the community, featuring monthly praise and worship nights, electric youth shows, events, and more. Y'all come see us, the Dixie Theater, Main Street, New Madrid, Missouri.
Home Plate Bar and Grill, the only place to get that all-star menu with an all-star staff, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner, along with a 10% discount for all truckers. So come enjoy your choice of salads and soups, burgers or sandwiches, or that great southern barbecue, along with some catfish, or our famous fried chicken. And don't forget the taters and cheese. So slide in the Home Plate at 1710 State Highway 84, Haytime, Missouri. Home Plate Bar and Grill.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Some interesting things that came out this morning with the district is Saxony was actually Class 1 last year. Now they are Class 2 District 1. That means tonight is a district game for New Madrid and Saxony. Also, next week against Crothersville is also a district game. Week after with Kelly is also a district game. And then back at home for East Spray in week 4 is also a district game. So New Madrid will play, it's starting the season, not only 3 games on the road, but 4 straight district games against district opponents. So New Madrid's got a season cut out for them, and we are going to turn it at this time to the national anthem.
Sing our national anthem by Saxony. This is we all love each other.
Little Pizza Heaven, located at 503 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville, Missouri. You can eat in, take out, or get delivered. So make sure you call them at 573-333-0490 or go by and see Chrissy and the gang. Once again, that's 503 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville, Missouri, where they offer more than great pizza. Little Pizza Heaven, a Caruthersville tradition.
Welcome back, everyone. Looks like the captains for the Saxony Lutheran Crusaders. Number 59, Landon Buckeye. Number 10, Clark Jones. Number 13, Kevion Williams. Number 2, Bryce Gabler. And number 54, Will Cooper. And the captains for your New Madrid County Central Eagles. Number 1, B.J. Minner. Number 55, Isaac Smith. Number 62, D. Brown. And number 2, Jaden Guest Newsom. Looks like Saxony Lutheran has won the toss. And they have elected to receive to start the ballgame. I want to address an elephant in the room. We are in kind of a tight space up here. Our cameraman, Justin Riggins, is going to do his best to maneuver the camera around in the angles that you can see, but there may be some angles we will not catch, and we apologize in advance. So kicking off for the Eagles, number 8, Welton Tanner. Back to receive for the Crusaders is number 2, Bryce Gabler, and number 14, Walker Short. Kick is underway. And it is going to be recovered by number 14, Walker Short. He falls on it at about the 20-yard line. So it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Crusaders at the, looks like the 21-yard line. Sincere Brooks out at the corner. Newsom Guest back in safety. Drops back to pass. He throws. Broken up by Jaden Guest Newsom. It was intended for number 3, Ozzie Turner for the Crusaders. Nice play by Guest Newsom. Bring up a 2nd down and 10 for the Crusaders. McDowell, the quarterback, one back set, got a guy in motion. He keeps it. Tackled in the backfield. Number 55 for the Eagles, Isaac Smith. Bring up a third down and about 12 for the Crusaders. McDowell in the backfield. Trips on the outside. Drops back to pass. Hits a wide open number 3, Ozzie Turner. Good for a Crusader first down. Looks like they're having some clock issues. Signaling to run the clock. All right. And we're underway again. McDowell takes the handoff, takes the snap, keeps it. Tackled in the backfield, number 55, Isaac Smith. Also, number 3, Caden Harden in on that tackle. Bring up a second down and 10 for the Crusaders. Quinn to the bottom of your screen. McDowell takes the snap, hands off to number 1, Allen Rudd. And he's tackled for a loss. Looks like he's tackled by number 62, D. Brown. Bring up a 3rd and 11 for the Crusaders. Eagles need to be looking for a pass here. Turner in motion. McDowell rolls out, keeps it. Knocked out of bounds by number 1, Jaden Guest Newsom. 4th down, Crusaders. Ball at them. Eagles 48-yard line. 49-yard line, rather. 4th and about 3 for the Crusaders. Two in motion. And we have a penalty flag on the field. It's like an illegal motion penalty against the Crusaders. That's going to back them up. Looks like it's going to bring up now about a 4th and 7 for the Crusaders, and they're bringing their punt team on. Back deep to receive the punt for the Eagles. Number 2, Jaden Guest Newsom. Number 1, B.J. Minner. High snap over his head. And Payne, the punter, downs it. Good field territory for the New Madrid County Central Eagles. Bring up a first down for the Eagles in good field territory at about the 21-yard line. Runner in the backfield. Granberry, your quarterback, and there's flags on the penalty. False start on New Madrid County Central. It's going to back them up about 5 yards. Not the way you want to start your first offensive series of the season. First and 15 for the Eagles. Granberry, your quarterback. B.J. Minner in the backfield. Guest in motion. He's got the handoff to the outside. Breaks the tackle. Gets it up to about the 15-yard line. Looked like the tackle was made by number 2 of the Crusaders, Bryce Gabler. A second and about 6 for the Eagles. Granberry in the shotgun. Sends one in motion. He keeps it. And he's stopped short. Looks like B.J. Minner, the ball carrier. And the Crusaders got him at the line of scrimmage. Bring up a third down for the Eagles. Eagles still in the shotgun. Granberry, your quarterback. Trips to the top of your screen. And we have a penalty flag on the field. Think it's going to be a delay game against the Eagles. A delay game against the Eagles. It's going to back them up 5. Bring up a third and 11. Granberry in the shotgun. Minner in the backfield. Minner's got the handoff. He runs to the outside. Sheds a few tackles. Sheds a tackle going back across the opposite way of the field. Up the middle. Breaks another tackle. And he's stopped by a host of the Crusaders. It's going to bring up a 4th and 10 for the Eagles. Bring up a 4th and 12, rather, for the Eagles. I don't see Coach Fullhart punting it, and I don't see him kicking a field goal, so the only option is to go for it here for the New Madrid County Central Eagles. Granberry in the backfield. Minner to the bottom of your screen. He drops back. He passes. Oh, nearly intercepted by the Crusaders, but an incomplete pass, a turnover on downs. It'd be a 1st and 10 for the Crusaders at about the 23-yard line. We'll be back after this message.
If your freedom been lost, well, call Moss. That's Moss Bail Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-724-9009. Where else can you make bail 1 minute from jail? Only Moss Bail Bonds. That's where. They will also have you out the door quicker than the old soap hits the floor. Moss Bail Bonds.
Welcome back to Bennett Memorial Stadium as the Crusaders take the field to start their second offensive drive of the 2026 high school football season. We also like to thank the First State Bank and Trust for their sponsorship tonight of the Boot Hill Sports Network. We appreciate their sponsorship. McDowell with the handoff, with the snap. Allen Rudd with the handoff, gets it up the middle for a nice little run for the Crusaders. It's like he picked up a first down. If not, it's going to be real short. They are motioning first down for the Crusaders. McDowell in shotgun. Hands it off to Rudd. Up the middle. Tackled, brought down by Jaden Guess Newsom, but not after a gain of about 7 on the play. Bring up a 2nd and 3 for the Crusaders. And we have a timeout on the field. Timeout to the Crusaders. We're going to take a timeout as well. We'll be back with you in just a few minutes.
Tri-State Mobile Concrete, LLC. Whether you need 1 yard or 200 yards, we can deliver the concrete to you, mix it on site with one of our state-of-the-art volumetric concrete mixers. Our mixers carry the material on site and only mix what you need. You only pay for what you need. That's right, fresh concrete mixed on site. Tri-State Mobile Concrete is here to serve our customers. We're available 24/7, normal business hours, 7 to 5, Monday through Friday, 7 to 12 on Saturdays. We know what it takes to offer great customer service that can't be beat. So give us a call at Tri-State Mobile Concrete at 573-359-8023.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Welcome back, everyone, to Bennett Memorial Stadium. McDowell in the shotgun, Rudd in the backfield. Some local scores for you. Portageville 6, East Prairie nothing. 9:19 left in the first quarter. And 14-0, Valley is up over Hayti, which is also being broadcasted on the Spoot Hill Sports Network tonight. This is one of 3 games. You got your New Madrid County Central Eagles, Saxony Lutheran Crusaders, and then you got your Hayti versus Valley, just north of us. And then down south, you got a good one with Crothersville and Gosnell. Those all 3 are brought to you by Boot Hill Sports Network right here on YouTube. And I will be the play-by-play for the New Madrid County Eagles all of football season. So you can catch us every Friday night right here on the Boot Hill Sports Network on YouTube. It's like we're having a coaches and officials discussion. Whistle has blown and the clock has started. McDowell in shotgun, Rudd in the backfield. McDowell takes the snap, drops back to pass, throws it, hits Kevion Williams, and he's brought down by number 1, B.J. Minner. Also number 6, T.J. West in on the stop. That pass play was good enough for a Saxony Crusaders first down. McDowell out to Rudd. All right, correction, out to Gabler. He is stopped by Jaden Guess Newsom and number 3, Caden Harden. Bring up a 2nd down and about 2 for the Crusaders. This is what we talked about in pregame. Depends on what New Madrid team shows up. But no doubt it's still early on. McDowell with the short dump to Rudd. Gets out to the outside, picks up a nice block down to the 5. He's out of bounds at about the 11-yard line. Brings up a 1st and goal for the Crusaders. They're backing the ball up. I guess he stepped out of bounds a little sooner than what we caught him. Oh, there was a flag on the play. It's got to be a holding call on the Crusaders. It's going to be a spot penalty, so it'll be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So it'll be a holding call against the Crusaders that'll bring up a 2nd down and 12, and the Eagles caught a break with that one. Coach Kimball giving the defensive play. Crusaders in shotgun. McDowell calling for the snap. Gabler in motion. McDowell drops back, throws it to Gabler for a short pass. He's up the sideline. And he's brought out of bounds and tackled by number 6, TJ West. That'll bring up a 3rd and about 5 for the Crusaders. Big stop here for New Madrid if they can get it. And we got flags. More likely than not, it's going to be an encroachment penalty against New Madrid, and that is what they call. And that's going to give them an automatic 1st down for the Crusaders. McDowell in the shotgun. Williams in motion. Hand off the run. And he's brought down by number 52, Nick English. Bring up a 2nd and about 3 for the Crusaders. Rudd with the handoff. Tackled by a host of Eagles, but original contact was made by B.J. Minner, but we do have flags on the field. And it's going to be a false start against the Crusaders. That's going to repeat the down. So 2nd and about 9 for the Crusaders. McDowell, Rudd in the backfield. He drops back to pass. He keeps it. And he's going to be brought down. Nice tackle. Number 54 for the Eagles. That's going to be Brendan Ivy. The junior old lineman returning Brendan Ivy with a nice stop for the Eagles. 3rd and 9 for the Crusaders. McDowell with the snap. He passes. Pass nearly complete. Intended receiver, number 3, Ozzie Turner. It's like Gus Newsom got a fingertip on it. Bring up a 4th and 9 for the Crusaders. Big stop here for the Eagles. Does not appear to be the Crusaders are going to be punting. McDowell in the backfield. Rudd in the backfield. McDowell drops back for a pass. He's looking. He throws. He completes it to number 3, Williams. Number 3, Turner, rather. And he is brought down. It's like by number 3, Caden Harden. But that was good enough for Crusaders' first down. That was a turnover on down, so it's the Eagles' ball. Eagle first down. A 1st and 10 on about the 38-yard line. Minner with the handoff. He's on the outside. No gain on the play. Brought down by, looks like, number 15 of the Crusaders, Hayden Ruff. He did gain a couple yards on the play, about 3. Bring up a second, about 7 for the Eagles. Yes, Newsom in motion. Minner with the handoff. Up the middle. Nice little run. Forces his way into an Eagle first down. Brought down by a host of Crusaders. And number 6, Samuel Janet from the Crusaders in on that tackle. Nice run by B.J. Minner. First down and 10 to go for the New Madrid County Centrals. Ball on their own 49-yard. Correction, on the Crusaders' 49-yard line. Snap underway. Minner has it. Stopped in the backfield by a host of Crusaders. Be a lost in the play. 2nd and about 13. Tackle from the Crusaders on number 13, Kevion Williams. Twins to the top of your screen. Minner in the backfield. Fumbled, bobbled snap, and it's incomplete to Jess Newsom. Bring up a 3rd and 13 for the Eagles. Need a big play here from New Madrid. Keep the drive alive. Let's get a good play. Still in the shotgun. Minner in the backfield. Twins at the top of your screen. He drops back. He passes. And it's incomplete. Intended receiver, Jaden Guess Newsom. Going to bring up a 4th and about 12 for the Eagles. It's like they're bringing the punt team out. It's a big stop for the Crusaders. Jaden Guess Newsom, the punter. But we have a flag on the field. It's like an illegal shift penalty against the Eagles. It's going to bring them back about 5 yards to their own 44-yard line. Jess Newsom in the backfield to take the punt. Back deep for the Crusaders. Number 3, Ozzie Turner. And that's the end of one quarter. And we're scoreless here at Bennett Memorial Stadium. We will be back after these messages.
Tri-State Mobile Concrete, LLC. Whether you need 1 yard or 200 yards, we can deliver the concrete to you, mix it on site with one of our state-of-the-art volumetric concrete mixers. Our mixers carry the material on site and only mix what you need. You only pay for what you need. That's right, fresh concrete mixed on site. Tri-State Mobile Concrete is here to serve our customers. We're available 24/7. Normal business hours, 7 to 5, Monday through Friday, 7 to 12 on Saturdays. We know what it takes to offer great customer service that can't be beat. So give us a call at Tri-State Mobile Concrete at 573-359-8023.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Welcome back to Bennett Memorial Stadium, Saxony Lutheran High School, Jackson, Missouri. After one quarter, we're scoreless. Guess Newsom back to receive the snap. Bryce Gabler back deep to receive the punt for the Crusaders. There's the whistle, and the second quarter is underway. Nice punt by Jaden Newsom. Guess. Gabler sheds a tackle, and he's brought down by number 44, Colton Bobo. First and 10 for the Crusaders. 25-yard line. Eagles looking out to come out this second quarter, play better defensively, and get some points on the board before halftime. Medallion shotgun. Twins out to both sides of the screen. Gabler in motion. Rudd with the handoff. Breaks it out to the outside. He's down the sideline. He gets past an Eagle. He's at the 10. 5. Touchdown, Crusaders. Nice run by Allen Rudd. Puts the Crusaders on top, 6-0. Lined up for the extra point. Extra point is no good. Number 8, Jace Graham. So the score, 6-0. So we get ready for the Eagles to take over with their offense. It's like back deep to receive the kick is B.J. Minner. Jaden Guess Newsom. Crusaders coming out for the kickoff. Number 8, Jace Graham. Kick is underway. And it is down by New Madrid County Central Eagles. Number 7, Aiden Wilkerson. First and 10 Eagles. Ball on about the 34-yard line. Granberry ready to take the snap. Minner in the backfield. Quinn's at the bottom of your screen. He drops back. He throws a pass. And intended receiver was number 7, Aiden Wilkerson. But we have a flag in the backfield. Correction, we got a flag by the back judge. Got to be a pass interference on the Crusaders. And that is a defensive pass interference. Saxony Lutheran. It's going to give the Eagles an easy 15 yards. Correction, an easy 10 yards. First and 10 Eagles, 44-yard line. Minner up the middle. And he's down. And we got flags on the field. It's like we got a flag from the back judge and the side judge. And we have an injured player on the field. Officials timeout for an injured player, and we're going to take a timeout as well. We'll be back when things resume.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate!
Glowing Hearts and Home Services has over 50 years of experience caring for families across our area. Their promise is simple: caring for your loved ones like their own. Call today for a free in-home or CDS assessment at 573-643-2537 in Marston or 573-922-5056 in Caruthersville.
Are the wheels falling off that old vehicle? If so, come on in to Faulkner Auto Sales at 603 Truman Boulevard in Caruthersville, where we do things much differently than other car dealerships. We don't make you settle for what's on the lot, hence the low inventory. You tell Kevin what you want, and he will find it, new or used. If Kevin can't find it, they don't make it. Faulkner Auto Sales, a fine sponsor of the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Welcome back to Saxony Lutheran High School. Your Eagles are down 6-0, second quarter. Looks like number 10, Clark Jones, was the injured player for the Saxony Lutheran Crusaders. We certainly wish that young man the best. Best of luck. Hopefully it's nothing serious and he can get back out there. Minner with the handoff. Up the middle, breaks a tackle. Gets drugged down by the Crusaders. Looks like number 3 for the Crusaders, Ozzie Turner. Bring up a 2nd and about 2 for the Eagles. And we have flags. Looks like the whistle blew right before the snap or right when the snap happened. I don't see a flag on the play. Timeout called maybe? All right, we're going to quick a tick timeout as well, and we'll be back with you.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back to Saxony Lutheran High School. Your Eagles are marching down the field. Got about 2nd and 2 on the Crusaders' 21-yard line. Danbury takes the snap. Guess Newsom with the reception. Outside, he gets a first down. Going to be an Eagle first down. Gets it out to about the 15-yard line. First and 10 Eagles at the Crusaders' 15-yard line. Granberry with a snap. Minner with a handoff up the middle. Breaks a tackle. Gets out. Looks like another first down for the Eagles. He's going to be brought down by number 14 of the Crusaders. Walker Short. Gains of about 9 on the play. 2nd and 1 for the Eagles. Ball on about the 11-yard line. Cranberry takes the snap, hands off to Minner. He's up the middle, and he's tackled in the backfield by a host of Crusaders. Number 75, Evan Thompson, for the Crusaders in on that stop. He loses about 2 yards, going to bring up about a 3rd and 3. Ball on about the 9-yard line. Trip to the bottom of your screen. Granberry in the backfield. He's looking for the play. And a timeout, Eagles. Timeout, Eagles. And we're going to take a quick timeout as well, and we'll be back with you momentarily.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station. Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we could teach our students. This message.
Welcome back to Saxony Lutheran High School. Granberry with a snap. He gets out to the outside, and he's in for an Eagle touchdown. Tie ball game, 6-6. And the kick is blocked by the Crusaders. And after that, it's a tie game, 6-6. Nice, after a nice touchdown run by quarterback Marcus Granberry. And we will be back after this commercial break.
Home Plate Bar and Grill, the only place to get that all-star menu with an all-star staff, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner, along with a 10% discount for all truckers. So come enjoy your choice of salads and soups, burgers or sandwiches, or that great southern barbecue, along with some catfish, or our famous fried chicken. And don't forget the taters and cheese. So slide in the Home Plate at 1710 State Highway 84, Haytime, Missouri. Home Plate Bar and Grill.
Welcome back to Saxony Lutheran High School, Bennett Memorial Stadium. So we got a tie ball game, 6-6. Your Eagles are getting ready to kick off to the Crusaders. Kicking off for the Eagles. Got Welton Tanner. Receiving for the Crusaders, number 14, Walker Short. After a nice return, he gets down to about the 46-yard line, 47-yard line. First and 10, Crusaders, ball on the 46-yard line. Ty McDowell still in the shotgun. Rudd in the backfield. Twins to the top of your screen. Ozzie Turner to the bottom. McDowell keeps it up the middle. Breaks a few tackles, but he's taken down by B.J. Minner. And number 14, Jake Roach Hem. Some area scores for you. Portageville over East Prairie, 19-0 at halftime. McDowell with the handoff to Rudd. Nice hit. Number 51, Preston Job. Delivered a monster hit to Rudd. Bring up a 3rd and 1 for the Crusaders. McDowell takes the snap, keeps it up the middle, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. And he's brought down by number 55, Isaac Smith of the Eagles. But not before he gets a first down for the Crusaders. And gets the ball to the 40-yard line, Eagle territory. McDowell in the shotgun. Rudd in the backfield. Twins at the top of your screen. Gabler in motion. Rudd with a handoff, and he's knocked down. I don't know if he ran into his own man or if he tripped. But nonetheless, he's down in the backfield after a gain of no yards. Actually, he lost about one. Brings up a 2nd and 11 for the Crusaders. McDowell bobbled the snap. He drops back. He's looking. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Number 54 for the Eagles, Brandon Ivy. Brandon Ivy got back there and made the stop for the Eagles. McDowell fought for every yard, for a couple more yards, gets it out to about 3rd and 13 for the Crusaders. Ball on the 45-yard line. Correction, 43-yard line. Gabler in motion, and we have a flag on the field. Officials timeout on the field. And I think we're going to use this time as a timeout as well. We'll be back momentarily.
Little Pizza Heaven, located at 503 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville, Missouri. You can eat in, take out, or get delivered. So make sure you call them at 573-333-0490 or go by and see Chrissy and the gang. Once again, that's 503 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville, Missouri, where they offer more than great pizza. Little Pizza Heaven, a Caruthersville tradition. If your freedom been lost, well, call Moss. That's Moss Bail Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-724-9009. Where else can you make bail 1 minute from jail? Only Moss Bail Bonds. That's where. They will also have you out the door quicker than the old soap hits the floor. Moss Bail Bonds.
Welcome back to Bennett Memorial Stadium. Tie ball game, 6-6, 5:56 left in the second quarter. McDowell takes the snap, sends Gabler in motion. An incomplete pass, intended receiver number 3, Ozzie Turner. Bring up a 4th down and about 9 for the Crusaders. Looks like they're bringing their punt team out. Slot punt for the Crusaders is number 5, Camden Payne. Back to receive the punt for the Eagles, number 1, B.J. Minner. And number 2, Jaden Guess Newsom. And it's going to be down at about the 5-yard line. First and 10 Eagles, deep in their own territory. Starting out on about the 4-yard line. Eagles looking to score here. Take the lead of the ball game before halftime. Granberry in shotgun. Minner in the backfield. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Wilkerson in motion. Minner with the handoff. He takes it on the outside. And he's going to be stopped by the Crusaders. But not before an Eagle first down. Number 6, Samuel Janet in on the stop for the Crusaders. Bring up a 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Ball on the 20-yard line. Granberry with the snap. He passes. Caught by Jaden Gass Newsom. And he stopped short of the line of gain. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 Eagles. Like Newsom off the field. Subbing in number 14, Jake Roach Helm, a junior. Eagles in the shotgun. Granberry in the backfield. Minner in the backfield. Twins at the bottom of your screen. And we have a timeout, Eagles. And we're going to use this time for a quick timeout as well.
Tri-State Mobile Concrete, LLC. Whether you need 1 yard or 200 yards, we can deliver the concrete to you, mix it on site with one of our state-of-the-art volumetric concrete mixers. Our mixers carry the material on site and only mix what you need. You only pay for what you need. That's right, fresh concrete mixed on site. Tri-State Mobile Concrete is here to serve our customers. We're available 24/7, normal business hours, 7 to 5, Monday through Friday, 7 to 12 on Saturdays. We know what it takes to offer great customer service that can't be beat. So give us a call at Tri-State Mobile Concrete at 573-359-8023.
Welcome back. Saxony Lutheran High School, Bennett Memorial Stadium, Jackson, Missouri. Eagles are driving down the field. It's going to be about a 2nd and 9. Ball on about the 24-yard line. Eagles still in shotgun. Granberry taking the snap. Minner in the backfield. Twins at the bottom of your screen. Minner with the handoff. Up the middle, he's stopped by a wall of Crusaders. Gains maybe 1 on the play. Bring up a 3rd and about 7 for the Eagles. Sims and Wilkerson at the bottom of your screen. Pass was complete to number 23, Sincere Brooks, but he was hit hard and stopped by the Crusaders. It's going to bring up about a 4th and a 9 for the Eagles. You can only imagine it's going to be a punt situation here. Nice little dump pass there that was complete, but the Crusaders was all over it. Weldon Tanner takes the snap. His punt's underway. Bryce Gabler for the Crusaders back deep to receive, but stopped quickly by number 44, Colton Bobo. And we have a good one just south of us, guys, in Crothersville as they're taking on the Gosnell. And right now it is 7-6 Gosnell with a mixed extra point. Correction, it is 13-6 Gosnell. Kick hit the crossbars, and it is 6:23 left in the first half. We have a good one down south. And it is 28-0 in Portageville as they're taking on the East Prairie Eagles. And our boss, Mark Manley's got the coverage on the Valley and Hayti game. And right now it is 28-0 Valley. McDowell with the pass. Hits Rudd outside. And he's knocked out of bounds. Number 1, B.J. Minner. Gain of about 4 yards for the Crusaders. Bring up 2nd and 6. Twins to the top of your screen. Single receiver to the bottom. Rudd with the handoff up the middle. And he is stopped by the Eagles, number 51, Preston Job. Going to bring up a 3rd and 2 for the Crusaders. .213 left in the second quarter. 6-6. McDowell takes the snap. Hands it off to Rudd. He's up the middle. Looks like he's got a first down. He's tackled by the Eagles. Brought down by number 2, number 1, B.J. Minner. That's going to be a first down for the Crusaders. 1st and 10 in Eagle territory. 37-yard line. Well, they're going to do a measurement just to make sure. And it is confirmed it is a first down for the Crusaders. Ball on the 37-yard line. .152 left in the first half. 1st and 10, Crusaders. McDowell with the snap. He drops back to pass. He keeps it for himself. He runs to the outside. And he is stopped, looks like by Jaden Guess Newsom, but we do have a flag on the field. And we got a holding call on the Crusaders that's going to bring them back. So repeat the first down. And it's going to bring up a 1st and 20 for the Crusaders. .135 left in the first half. Turner in motion. McDowell throws incomplete, intended receiver Alex Rudd, number 1. Allen Rudd, correction. And it's going to be a 2nd and 20 for the Crusaders. 1:28 left in the first half. Need a big stop here for the Eagles. McDowell with the handoff to Rudd. Rudd up the middle. Breaks in a couple tackles. Gets down. Looks like he finally dives. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. But we have a flag on appeal. It's like they're going to say this was on the Eagles. Waiting for the official call now. It's like a personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Eagles. It's a 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down for the Crusaders. .116 left in the first half, 6-6. McDowell with the snap. He passes, and it's caught by number 3, Ozzie Turner. And he's going to be short of the goal line, but down to about the 2-yard line. Correction, down to about the 5-yard line are the Eagles. McDowell with the snap. Hands off to Rudd. Rudd up the middle. Stopped by the Eagles, number 51, Preston Job. It's like a loss of 1 on the play. Still second and goal, about the 6-yard line. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Correction, first half. McDowell with the snap. He keeps it. He's up it. And he's in for a Crusaders touchdown. And just like that, 25 seconds left in the first half. The Crusaders take the lead in the ball game, 12-6 over your New Madrid County Central Eagles. Crusaders lined up for the extra point. Bobbled snap. Number 2, Gabler keeps it. And he stopped short. So with 25 seconds left in the first half, Saxony Lutheran Crusaders 12, New Madrid County Central Eagles 6. And we will be back after this message.
The historic Dixie Theater of New Madrid, Missouri, a faith-based performance art theater, established in 1935, reopened in 2025, providing family entertainment while creating a vibrant hub for the community, featuring monthly praise and worship nights, electric youth shows, events, and more. Y'all come see us, the Dixie Theater, Main Street, New Madrid, Missouri.
Welcome back to Bennett Memorial Stadium as the Saxony Lutheran Crusaders get ready to kick off. 25 seconds left in the first half. They have the lead, 12-6 over the Eagles. Minner and Jaden Guest, Newsom back to receive. Graham kicking off for the Crusaders. Kick is underway. Squib kick out to the corner. Picked up. Number 5 for the Eagles, to Tyron Sims. And he is stopped by the Crusaders, number 25, Gabe Ott. 1st and 10, New Madrid. 28-yard line. They need something big here. 23 seconds left in the first half. New Madrid needs a strike here. Let's go into halftime at a tie ball game. Granberry waiting for the call. Play clock down to 18 seconds. Down to 12 seconds on the play clock, 10 seconds on the play clock. 9-8. Got to get something going. Granberry with a snap. Hands it off to Minner. He stopped in the backfield. .14 seconds left in the first half. And I think Coach Fuller is going to opt to let the clock run out and take this one to the locker room and reevaluate. And that ends the first half from Benton Memorial Stadium. Saxony Lutheran Crusaders, 12. New Madrid County Central, 6. But what a first half we've had. A lot of penalties, a lot of good plays. Been a pretty even first half so far, but we will be back in just a few minutes with a halftime report.
Glowing Hearts and Home Services has over 50 years of experience caring for families across our area. Their promise is simple: caring for your loved ones like their own. Call today for a free in-home or CDS assessment at 573-643-2537 in Marston or 573-922-5056 in Caruthersville.
Are the wheels falling off that old vehicle? If so, come on in to Faulkner Auto Sales at 603 Truman Boulevard in Caruthersville, where we do things much differently than other car dealerships. We don't make you settle for what's on the lot, hence the low inventory. You tell Kevin what you want, and he will find it, new or used. If Kevin can't find it, they don't make it. Faulkner Auto Sales, a fine sponsor of the Boot Hill Sports Network.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we could teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
If your freedom been lost, well, call Moss. That's Moss Bail Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-724-9009. Where else can you make bail 1 minute from jail? Only Moss Bail Bonds. That's where. They will also have you out the door quicker than the old soap hits the floor. Moss Bail Bonds.
Tri-State Mobile Concrete, LLC. Whether you need 1 yard or 200 yards, we can deliver the concrete to you, mix it on site with one of our state-of-the-art volumetric concrete mixers. Our mixers carry the material on site and only mix what you need. You only pay for what you need. That's right, fresh concrete mixed on site. Tri-State Mobile Concrete is here to serve our customers. We're available 24/7, normal business hours, 7 to 5, Monday through Friday, 7 to 12 on Saturdays. We know what it takes to offer great customer service that can't be beat. So give us a call at Tri-State Mobile Concrete at 573-359-8023. The historic Dixie Theater of New Madrid, Missouri, a faith-based performance art theater, established in 1935, reopened in 2025, providing family entertainment while creating a vibrant hub for the community, featuring monthly praise and worship nights, electric youth shows, events, and more. Y'all come see us, the Dixie Theater, Main Street, New Madrid, Missouri. Providing family entertainment while creating a vibrant hub for the community.
Welcome back to Bennett Memorial Stadium, Saxony Lutheran High School. What an eventful first half we had. Crusaders have a slight lead, 12-6 over the New Madrid County Central Eagles. Granbury ripping off a big run, getting the Eagles their only touchdown of the half. Kind of go into some little district play here, and then we'll go over some area scores. So District 1, Class 2, Crothersville, New Madrid County Central, East Prairie, Kelly, Saxony Lutheran, and St. Vincent. The first 4 games for New Madrid tonight, district game. Crothersville next week, district game. Kelly the third week, district game. And our first home game against East Prairie is a district game. So the first 4 games of the season, they are opening up with a district game. Class 2, you have Valley Catholic. That's nice that they're not in District 1 with us. Speaking of Valley Catholic, they have the lead right now over Hayti, 55-0 at halftime. Also, some other area scores. You've got 36-0 Portageville over East Prairie. You got 13-6 Gosnell over Crothersville. Kevin Pritchett has that call. And you've got, like I mentioned, 55-0 Valley over Hayti. We also have that right here on the Boot Hill Sports Network. Going over the first half, I mean, it's kind of like I said at pregame. It's going to depend on what New Madrid offense shows up. Not off to a good start. cut back on some of the penalties. Got a crucial personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct there towards the end, which the Crusaders capitalized on, went up for the lead 12-6 before the half. Other than that, I mean, we've had some false start penalties, some delay of game penalties there in the first half. I think Coach Fullhart will get his boys in the locker room. They're going to regroup, talk about what they did, some of the good things, some of the not so good things. I think they're going to improve this half. I think they're going to cut down some of their penalties. And I truly believe they're going to turn this half around, and we're still going to walk away with a win. But they're going to have to play a little bit cleaner football on both sides of the ball, defensive and offensive side. Granbury playing real hard. Menor running exceptionally hard. I think we need to get a little bit more, clean up our passes just a little bit. But other than that, I think offensively, you clean up the penalties, you keep playing and running as hard as you're running, and I do believe we're going to clean up and have a better second half. And as we wait for the second half kickoff, the Eagles should receive the second half. We are going to take a commercial break, play a few commercials, and we will be back with you.
Home Plate Bar and Grill, the only place to get that all-star menu with an all-star staff, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner, along with a 10% discount for all truckers. So come enjoy your choice of salads and soups, burgers or sandwiches, or that great southern barbecue, along with some catfish, or our famous fried chicken. And don't forget the taters and cheese. So slide in the Home Plate at 1710 State Highway 84, Hayti, Missouri.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back as we're getting ready to kick off the second half of our season opener. Benton Memorial Stadium, Saxony Lutheran High School.
Glowing Hearts and Home Services has over 50 years of experience caring for families across our area. Their promise is simple: caring for your loved ones like their own. Call today for a free in-home or CDS assessment at 573-643-2537 in Marston or 573-922-5056 in Caruthersville.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we could teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Has your home renovation project got you down in the dumps with nowhere to put the junk? Well, give Tri-State Roll-Off Dumpsters a call at 573-359-8023. Locally owned and operated by Brad Jones and Tyler Brooks. Tri-State Roll-Off Dumpster LLC offers 20, 30, and 40-yard dumpsters, 7 to 30-day rentals, and long-term commercial contracts, serving Southeast Missouri, Northeast Arkansas, and West Tennessee. Once again, that's Tri-State Roll-Off Dumpsters at 573-359-8023.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate!
All right, welcome back. We had a little bit of technical difficulties we had to work out. And the kickoff. Looks like it went out of bounds. Kick went out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. So it'll be a first down, Eagles. At 1st and 10 Eagles, 45-yard line. Good field position to start the second half. Granberry in a shotgun. Minner in a backfield. Jaden Guess Newsom to the top of your screen. Minner with a handoff. Sweep to the outside. He's stopped in the backfield by the Crusaders. Number 5, Camden Payne. Loss of about 3 on the play. Bring up a 2nd and 13 for the Eagles. Granberry getting the call. West End motion. Minner with the handoff up the middle. Breaks the tackle out to the outside. He's stopped, brought down by the Crusaders. Gain of about 7 on the play. Correction, gain of about 5 on the play. Bring up a 3rd down and about 6. Call comes in from the sideline. Minner in the backfield. Twins to the top of your screen. West in motion. Snap underway. Sweep out to Minner. Minner with the ball. He's on the outside. He's stopped after no gain by the Crusaders. Bring up a 4th down and 8. This Crusaders defense is tough. They have been all over the field all night. They have had Minner. Jaden Guess Newsom back in the backfield to take the punt. Punt's underway. It's like Gabler picks it up. He takes it for a short return, and he's out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. Bring up a 1st and 10 for the Crusaders on their own 22-yard line. Number 50, Keelan Johnson, was in on that stop. Snap underway. McDowell. Incomplete pass. Intended receiver Bryce Gabler. 2nd and 10 for the Crusaders. Eagles sticking to that 4-3 defense. Hand off to Rudd. Rudd up the middle. He's stopped by a host of Eagles. No gain on the play. They're going to call him for a short gain. It's going to be about a 3rd and 9 for the Crusaders. 62 D Brown in on the stop. McDowell shotgun. Twins to the top of your screen. Twins to the bottom. Rudd in the backfield. McDowell takes the snap. Short toss out to Rudd. He's out on the outside. He breaks the tackle. Gets down. Crusader first down. But he's brought down by number 14, Jake Roach-Helms. But we do have a flag on the field. Flag came from the head linesman. Looks like it's going to be a holding on the Crusaders. Holding against the Crusaders. Going to be a 10-yard penalty. Bring up about a 3rd and 15 for the Crusaders. McDowell takes the handoff, rolls out. He keeps it. And he's knocked out of bounds. B.J. Minner. Third down for the Crusaders. We have another flag on the play. It's like another holding call against the Crusaders. And that's going to back them up another 10 yards. It's going to bring up about a 3rd and long, 3rd and 21, 3rd and 27. Eagles got to be looking for a screen pass here. A long pass up in the middle in the slant. McDowell in the backfield takes the snap, hands it to Rudd. Rudd up the middle. He is stopped. Number 14, Jake Helm. 4th and long for the Crusaders as a nice stop by the Eagle defense. B.J. Minner in the back deep to receive the punt. Also back is number 8, Welton Tanner. And that's going to be stopped about the 35-yard line. So once again, good field territory for the Eagles. Be 1st and 10. The Crusaders, 33-yard line. Granberry waiting for the call. .803 left in the 3rd quarter. Play clock down to 18 seconds.
Got 12.
Play clock down to 10 seconds. Granberry in the shotgun. Minner in the backfield. Brooks out to the top of your screen. Minner takes the handoff. Fighting for the breaks the tackle, and the ankle tackle brought down for a no gain on a play. Be brought down by number 22, Ollie Tracy, for the Crusaders. Second and 10 for the Eagles. For those that might be listening, we got a 28-6 ball game in Crothersville at halftime, and Gosnell's got that lead. 42-0. Portageville over East Prairie in the third quarter. And the Hayti score still 55-0, and I believe that is at halftime. We got a timeout on the field, and we're going to take one as well. We'll be back momentarily.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
$7:23 in the third quarter, 12-6 Saxony Crusaders. Second and 10, New Madrid County Central. Granberry in the shotgun. Minner in the backfield. Granberry drops back to pass. He looks, he fires. And it is nearly caught. Incomplete. Intended receiver number 2, Jaden Guess Newsom. Third down and 10 for the Eagles. Correction, intended receiver on that was number 23, Sincere Brooks. Granberry staying in the shotgun. Twins to the top of your screen. Minner with a handoff. He goes to the outside. He breaks the tackle. He's brought down for a loss by the Crusaders, number 75, Evan Thompson. Fourth and 11 for the New Madrid County Central Eagles. That should have been teaching us. 6:37 left in the third quarter. Play clock down to 10 seconds. Granberry gets the play. Sends it in motion. Drops back to pass. He fires. And it's incomplete. Intended receiver number 14, Jake Roach Helm. And that's a turnover on downs. First and 10, Saxony Lutheran. After that turnover on downs, it's a first and 10 to Crusaders, 34-yard line. 6:23 left in the third quarter. McDowell with the snap. Pass complete to number 2, Bryce Gabler. He breaks a big one up the middle. And after a big gain, he's brought down by number 23 of the New Madrid County Central Eagles, Sincere Brooks. But not before a big gain and a first down for the Crusaders. First and 10, ball on the 35-yard line. .6:10 in the third quarter. McDowell in the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back to pass. He looks, he fires, and it's incomplete. Intended receiver number 6, Samuel Janet. Brings up a 2nd and 10 for the Crusaders. And we have a timeout, and we'll be back momentarily after these messages.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we could teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Dow with the snap, hands off the Rudd, Rudd up the middle. And he stopped. It's like he stopped by number 8, Welton Tanner. Brings up a 3rd down for the Crusaders. 3rd and about 5. Ball on the 31-yard line. 5:32 left in the 3rd quarter. Play clock down to 15 seconds. McDowell with the handoff. He keeps it up the middle. Nice tackle. Number 54, Brendan Ivy. But we have a flag on the field. Looks like it's going to be a holding penalty against the Crusaders. Brings up a 3rd and 15 for the Crusaders. McDowell in the shotgun. Twins to the top of your screen. He takes the snap. He drops back. Pass is complete. It's number 3, Ozzie Turner. Short gain on the play. Brought down by number 3, Caden Harden. Brings up a 4th and about 13 for the Crusaders. And now gets the snap. Drops back. He fires. And pass is incomplete. Intended target number 3, Ozzie Turner. It's going to be a turnover on downs. A 1st and 10, Eagles. Eagles coming away with a big stop on that one. 4:18 left in the 3rd quarter. Crusaders 12, Eagles 6. Granberry waiting for the call. Sims, Wilkerson to the bottom of your screen. Guess Newsom to the top. Minner in the backfield. Minner takes the handoff, breaks the tackle, gets to the outside. He's still on his feet, and he's knocked out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. And that'll bring up a 2nd and about 5 for the Eagles. Sims, Wilkerson, and twins at the bottom of your screen. Brooks, top of your screen. Minner in the backfield. Granberry looking for the play. He takes the snap. He fires. It's caught. He breaks the tackle. He's up the side. Nice catch by Sincere Brooks at first down, Eagles. Brooks seemed to be shaken up on the play. First and 10, Eagles. Ball on the 38-yard line. Wilkerson, Sims, bottom of your screen. Guess Newsom, top of your screen. Minner in motion. Granberry with the snap. He fires. It's incomplete. Intended target number 14, Jake Rochhelm. Bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. Play coming in from the sideline. Rochhelm at the top. Yeah, you can guess Newsom at the top. Wilkerson, Sims at the bottom. Minner in the backfield. Minner takes the handoff. He's up the middle. He breaks the tackle. He's got enough for a first down. We have a little bit of chippy on the field. They're going to stop him short of the first down. Bring up a 3rd and 1 for the Eagles. Timeout, Crusaders. We'll be back after these messages.
The historic Dixie Theater, New Madrid, Missouri, a faith-based performance art theater, established in 1935, reopened in 2025, providing family entertainment while creating a vibrant hub for the community, featuring monthly praise and worship nights, electric youth shows, events, and more. Y'all come see us, the Dixie Theater, Main Street, New Madrid, Missouri.
Welcome back to Bennett Memorial Stadium. 3:05 left in the third quarter. Crusaders 12, New Madrid 6. Madrid looking to tie the ball game here, possibly take the lead. Couple big offensive plays. Granberry in shotgun. Minner in the backfield. Wilkerson, Sims at the bottom of your screen. Takes the snap. He keeps it. He's stopped in the backfield by the Crusaders. Bring up about a 4th and 8 for the Eagles. Eagles looking to capitalize on a first down here. Granberry in the backfield. Brooks at the top of your screen. Minner in motion. Granberry drops back. He keeps it. And he's stopped for a loss. Number 13 of the Crusaders, Kenyon Williams. Turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Crusaders. What started out as a promising drive for the Eagles ended in a turnover on downs. 2:14, third quarter. Crusaders 12, Eagles 6. Plenty of time in the ballgame. Eagles need to stop here. Ball on the 45-yard line. McDowell, empty back set. Sends one in motion. Takes the snap. He drops back. He looks. He finds Rudd. Stopped in the backfield for a big hit. Sincere Brooks for the Eagles. Big loss for the Crusaders. Brings up about a 2nd and 15. Fumble on the play. And recovered by number 8 of the Crusaders, Jace Graham. Brings up a 3rd and about 20 for the Crusaders. Looking for a big stop here from the Eagles. 1 minute left in the third quarter. Rudd in the backfield. McDowell in shotgun. Takes the snap. Hands it to Rudd. Rudd up the middle. And he's stopped. Number 1, B.J. Minner. Brings up a 4th and about 15 for the Crusaders. And we have an injured player on the field. And as the officials take timeout while he can be tended to, we're going to take a timeout as well. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. 12-6, Crusaders.
Are the wheels falling off that old vehicle? If so, come on in to Faulkner Auto Sales at 603 Truman Boulevard in Caruthersville, where we do things much differently than other car dealerships. We don't make you settle for what's on the lot, hence the low inventory. You tell Kevin what you want, and he will find it, new or used. If Kevin can't find it, they don't make it. Faulkner Auto Sales, a fine sponsor of the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Welcome back as the Eagles get ready to take the field, try to make a big defensive stop. Not sure what player that was of the Crusaders. We wish him the best. Hope he can get back out there and it's nothing too serious. Crusaders line up the punt. Minner, Newsom back to receive. Short punt. And it is out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. They're going to mark it down at about the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 Eagles on their own, on Crusaders' 47-yard line. Not bad field position. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Eagles looking to take the lead here. Last drive started out strong. Ended in a turnover, looking to change that here. Granberry's got the play. Wilkerson, Sims, bottom of your screen. Minner in the backfield. Granberry takes the snap. He keeps it. And he goes nowhere. Tackled in the backfield by the Crusaders. Number 75, Evan Thompson. Thompson has been all over the field tonight. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and that will end the third quarter. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back at the start of the fourth quarter. At the end of 3 here at Benton Memorial Stadium, Crusaders 12, Eagles 6.
Little Pizza Heaven, located at 503 Ward Avenue, Caruthersville, Missouri. You can eat in, take out, or get delivered. So make sure you call them at 573-333-0490 or go by and see Chrissy and the gang. Once again, that's 503 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville, Missouri, where they offer more than great pizza. Little Pizza Heaven, a Caruthersville tradition.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Welcome back to Benton Memorial Stadium. Second and 11 for the Eagles. Ball on the 48-yard line. Granberry in the backfield. Granberry and shotgun, Minner in the backfield. Roacham and Sincere Brooks at the bottom of your screen. Wilkerson and Sim at the top of your screen. Play comes in from the sideline. Granberry takes the snap. He hands off to Minner. Minner's up the middle. Gets a short gain. Tackled by a host of the Crusaders. They'll bring up about a 3rd and 9 for the Eagles. The Eagles need a touchdown here. Twins at the bottom, Twins at the top. Minner in the backfield. Granberry takes the snap. He drops back. He fires. What? Sincere Brooks. Stopped almost immediately by the Crusaders. Brings up about a 4th and 9. Gain of 1 on the play. Granberry in shotgun. Empty back set. Twins at the bottom. Brooks in motion. Takes the snap. Drops back. He fires. And incomplete. Intended receiver number 1, B.J. Minner. That's going to be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Crusaders. Think Minner was wanting a flag on that. And with 10:31 left in the 4th quarter, that's a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Crusaders. They still hold on to a 12-6 lead. McDowell takes the snap, hands off the Rudd. Rudd finds his way down the side, and he's stopped. Number 3, Caden Harden. We have an official's timeout on the play. $48-0. That's the ball game down in Portageville. Portageville over East Prairie. Second 10 for the Crusaders. McDowell takes the snap, hands off the run. No, he keeps it outside, shakes the tackle, and he's knocked out of bounds. Number 55, Isaac Smith. Number 58, Tyreek Williams. And number 10, Camden Davidson. Brings up about a 3rd and 5 for the Crusaders. McDowell still in the shotgun. Rudd in the backfield. McDowell takes the snap, keeps it, comes up on the side. He breaks free, sheds a tackle. He breaks free in the backfield, breaks another tackle, and he's brought down finally about the 10-yard line. Brought down by number 1, B.J. Minner. Also brought down by number 8, Welton Tanner. That run was good enough for a Crusader first down. We have an injured Eagle on the field. .947 in the 4th. Crusaders holding on to a 6-point lead. 1st and 10. 12-yard line for the Crusaders. McDowell takes the snap. Hands off the Rudd. Rudd to the outside. And he's brought down by number 6, T.J. West. Gain of about 5 on the play. Bring up a 2nd and 5 for the Crusaders. Play clock down to 20 seconds. 8:50 left in the ballgame. McDowell takes the snap. Hands off the Rudd. Stopped after a short gain. Number 52, Nick English. Gosnell winning down in Crothersville, 34-6. St. John 32, Dexter 0. That's a surprise in the boot hill right there. 8:09 in the ball game. Play clock down to 10 seconds. McDowell calls for the snap. He gets it. Keeps it. Fighting for a couple extra yards, and he's stopped by a host of the Eagles. Looks like the officials are going to say he has enough for the first down. Bring up 1st and goal for the Crusaders. Eagles need to stop here. Big defensive stand here. I think we have an official's timeout on the field. They're going to bring in the chains for a measurement. Called him for a first down and decided to measure. And he's going to be short. He is going to be short of the first down. Good call by the officials to have a measurement. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Crusaders. Eagles have a chance for a big defensive stop here. Get the momentum going back in their side. Get on offense. Take the lead late in the ball game. 7:22 left in the ball game. McDowell calls for the snap. Rudd in the backfield. Looking to try to get the Eagles to jump and been unsuccessful. Play clock down to 15 seconds. 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Sends two in motion. Takes the snap, keeps it. He jumps and they call him in for the touchdown. They're saying he got in for the touchdown. Makes the score 18-6, Saxony. It's like they're lining up to go for two. Dow takes the snap, he fires. And it's incomplete. 2-point conversion, no good. Well, with 6:47 left in the ball game, the Crusaders take a lead, 18-6. Imagine we're going to come back with the kickoff, return, and hope to turn something in, get some points on the board. And we'll be back after this message.
Has your home renovation project got you down in the dumps with nowhere to put the junk? Well, give Tri-State Roll-Off Dumpsters a call at 573-359-8023. Locally owned and operated by Brad Jones and Tyler Brooks. Tri-State Roll-Off Dumpster LLC offers 20, 30, and 40-yard dumpsters, 7 to 30-day rentals, and long-term commercial contracts, serving Southeast Missouri, Northeast Arkansas, and West Tennessee. Once again, that's Tri-State Roll-Off Dumpsters at 573-359-8023.
Room Play Bar and Grill, the only place to get that.
Kickoff underway. Kickoff's fielded. It's going to be down at about the 40-yard line. I do not have a number 18 on my roster for the new Madrid County Central Eagles. If you know who number 18 is, send us a text to our Boot Hill Facebook page or comment on this YouTube, and we'll get that young man added. 6:44 left in the ball game. Play clock's down to 19 seconds. 1st and 10, New Madrid on the 40-yard line. Rocham at the bottom of your screen. Granberry calling for the snap. He takes it. Hands off to Minner. Minner finds an opening. Gets it about 2 yards on the play. Brought down by number 2, Bryce Gabler. Also number 23, Joe Haley in on the tackle. 2nd and 9 for the Eagles. Number 59, Landon Buckett, the ender Crusader. Granberry calls for the snap. Takes it. He drops back. He fires. Caught. Caught by Sims. Nice gain by Sims, and he's brought down at about the 45-yard line. That's good enough for an Eagle first down. Little hurry-up offense here. 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Play clock down to 25 seconds. And we have a timeout. It's like a timeout, Crusaders. And we will be back after this message.
Are the wheels falling off that old vehicle? If so, come on in to Faulkner Auto Sales at 603 Truman Boulevard in Carolsville, where we do things much differently than other car dealerships. We don't make you settle for what's on the lot, hence the low inventory. You tell Kevin what you want, and he will find it, new or used. If Kevin can't find it, they don't make it. Faulkner Auto Sales, a fine sponsor of the Boot Hill Sports Network.
The historic Dixie Theater of New Madrid, Missouri, a faith-based performance art theater, established in 1935, reopened in 2025, providing family entertainment while creating a vibrant hub for the community, featuring monthly praise and worship nights, electric youth shows, events, and more. Y'all come see us, the Dixie Theater, Main Street, New Madrid, Missouri.
Granberry takes the snap. He fires downfield. Intended receiver was number 5, Sims. Looks like it's a pass interference on the Crusaders. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down, New Madrid. $5:53 left in the ball game. Big penalty for the New Madrid Eagles in their favor. Puts the ball on the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 Eagles. Looking to score big here. West in motion. Cranberry takes the snap. He keeps it. Finds an opening. Short gain. Brought down by number 15, Hayden Ruff. Second down and 10 Eagles. Waiting from the call from the sideline. Offensive line gets ready. Men are in the backfield. Granberry calls for the snap. Takes it. Fires. Finds Sims. Correction, he finds Brooks. Brooks is stopped almost immediately. Brings up a 3rd and 10 for the Eagles. Ball still on the 30-yard line. Brooks at the top of your screen. Roach Helm at the bottom. Men are in the backfield. Granberry calls for the snap. Receives it. Drops back. Keeps it. Finds an opening. Breaks the tackle. And it's stopped at the line of scrimmage by a host of the Crusaders. 4th and 10. Eagles. They're calling him down for a loss. So it'll be 4th and 12 Eagles. And we have a timeout, Eagles.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station. Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Also like to thank First State Bank and Trust for their sponsorship of the Boot Hill Sports Network. 4th and 12 for the Eagles. Granberry takes the snap. He drops back. He fires. First down, Eagles. And he's slow to get up. And we have an official's timeout. Pass was caught by Sincere Brooks. Big play for the Eagles, 1st and 10. 20-yard line. 3:42 left in the game. Granberry waiting for the play. Number 16, Kevin Jackson checks in the ballgame. Twins to the bottom of the screen. Single to the top. Granberry takes the snap. Drops back. He fires. And it's caught. He breaks the tackle. He's still on his feet. He's down. He's brought down. Nice catch. Number 16, Kevin Jackson for the Eagles. 2nd 5. 2nd 5, 15-yard line. 3 minutes left in the ball game. Eagles looking to capitalize here. West in the backfield. Minner at the top. Snap. He drops back. He finds it. Incomplete pass. Intended receiver, B.J. Minner. 3rd and 5, Eagles. Granberry gets the call. West in the backfield. Jackson. Roach him at the bottom. Twins at the top. Timeout. It'll be a timeout to the Crusaders, and we will be right back.
Home Plate Bar and Grill, the only place to get that all-star menu with an all-star staff, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner, along with a 10% discount for all truckers. So come enjoy your choice of salads and soups, burgers or sandwiches, or that great southern barbecue, along with some catfish, or our famous fried chicken. And don't forget the taters and cheese. So slide in the Home Plate at 1710 State Highway 84, Hayti, Missouri. Home Plate Bar and Grill.
Here we go. (18-6) Crusaders over the Eagles. 2:50 left in the 4th quarter. Eagles driving down the field. 3rd and 5. Ball at about the 12-yard line. Correction, ball at the 15-yard line. Granberry, shotgun. West in the backfield. Brooks back in the ball game. Brooks, Ham Roach, bottom of your screen. Granberry takes the snap, drops back. He passes. Passes complete. Pass complete to number 1, B.J. Minner. It's a loss of yards rather. Bring up a 4th and about 11 for the Eagles. So after a few good plays forward, one play backwards. Needing to score here. 2:20 left in the game. Play clock down to 20 seconds. West still in the backfield. Men are still at the top. Granberry calls for the snap. He takes it. He drops back. He fires. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. Crusader ball. Intended receiver B.J. Minner. .205 left in the fourth quarter. Turnover on downs. 1st and 10 Crusaders at their own 15-yard line. Correction, at their own 21-yard line. McDowell calls for the snap. He takes it. Hands it off to Rudd. Rudd finds an opening on the side. 6-yard gain for the Rudd, brought down by the Eagles. Bring up about a 2nd and 5 for the Crusaders. 1:45 left in the ball game. Play clock down to 30 seconds. Got to think here that the Crusaders are going to manage the clock, run it down, and leave with the victory. 20 seconds on the play clock. 1:30 on the game clock. McDowell. Shotgun. Calls for the snap. Hands off to Rudd. Rudd finds an opening on the side. He breaks free. It's a foot race. Knocked out of bounds by number 5. Tyron Sims for the Eagles. But after a big game by the Crusaders, looks like we do have a flag on the field. Okay, he's waving the penalty off. It looks like he just dropped it out of his pocket. 15 seconds on the play clock. 1:05 on the game clock. McDowell calls for the snap. He takes it. Hands it off to Rudd. Rudd finds an opening. Short gain up the middle. Brought down by number 62, D. Brown. Brings up a 2nd about 5 for the Crusaders. 45 seconds left on the game clock. 20 seconds on the play clock. That might be the final play for the Crusaders. Ten seconds on the play clock, 25 on the game clock. McDowell takes the snap, hands it to Rudd. Rudd finds an opening. He's stopped by the Eagles. Five seconds left on the game clock, and that's Crusaders are going to walk away from this with an 18-6 victory over the Eagles. So for the second year in a row, Crusaders start their season with a 1-0 record after beating the New Madrid County Central Eagles tonight 18-6. We're going to take a couple commercial breaks, see if we can get a chat with Coach Fullhart, and we'll be back with you.
Little Pizza Heaven, located at 503 Ward Avenue, Carruthersville, Missouri. You can eat in, take out, or get delivered. So make sure you call them at 573-333-0490 or go by and see Chrissy and the gang. Once again, that's 503 Ward Avenue in Crusaders, Missouri, where they offer more than great pizza. Little Pizza Heaven, a Caruthersville tradition.
Glowing Hearts and Home Services has over 50 years of experience caring for families across our area. Their promise is simple: caring for your loved ones like their own. Call today for a free in-home or CDS assessment at 573-643-2537 in Marston or 573-922-5056 in Caruthersville.
For your residential and commercial wastewater cleanup, give Boot Hill Septic and Plumbing a call, 573-922-8095. We offer septic system and fill line installation, pumping and maintenance, storm shelter installs, lift station and manhole cleanouts, sewer line replacement, water leak repair, and that's not all. Property land and tree cleaning is also available. Boot Hill Septic and Plumbing, serving southeast Missouri, northeast Arkansas, and northwest Tennessee.
The historic Dixie Theater of New Madrid, Missouri, a faith-based performance art theater established in 1935, reopened in 2025, providing family entertainment while creating a vibrant hub for the community, featuring monthly praise and worship nights, electric youth shows, events, and more. Y'all come see us, the Dixie Theater, Main Street, New Madrid, Missouri.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate!
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
If your freedom been lost, well, call Moss. That's Moss Bail Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-724-9009. Where else can you make bail 1 minute from jail? Only Moss Bail Bonds. That's where. They will also have you out the door quicker than the old soap hits the floor. Moss Bail Bonds. Home Plate Bar and Grill, the only place to get that all-star menu with an all-star staff, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner, along with a 10% discount for all truckers. So come enjoy your choice of salads and soups, burgers or sandwiches, or that great southern barbecue, along with some catfish, or our famous fried chicken. And don't forget the taters and cheese. So slide in the Home Plate at 1710 State Highway 84, Haytime, Missouri. Home Plate Bar and Grill.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we could teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
the innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Little Pizza Heaven, located at 503 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville, Missouri. You can eat in, take out, or get delivered. So make sure you call them at 573-333-0490 or go by and see Chrissy and the gang. Once again, that's 503 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville, Missouri, where they offer more than great pizza. Little Pizza Heaven, a Carruthersville tradition.
Has your home renovation project got you down in the dumps with nowhere to put the junk? Well, give Tri-State Roll-Off Dumpsters a call at 573-359-8023. Locally owned and operated by Brad Jones and Tyler Brooks. Tri-State Roll-Off Dumpster LLC offers 20, 30, and 40-yard dumpsters, 7 to 30-day rentals, and long-term commercial contracts, serving Southeast Missouri, Northeast Arkansas, and West Tennessee. Once again, that's Tri-State Roll-Off Dumpsters at 573-359-8023.
Welcome back to Benton Memorial Field, Saxony Lutheran High School. Where this one is over, Saxony takes the win 18-6 over the New Madrid Eagles. A very eventful game. Started off a close game there in the first quarter, first half even. Kind of came out the second half. Eagles had some really good drives, picked up some real good yards, had a couple of really good pass plays, got set back by some penalties. Also took advantage of some penalties, but it wasn't enough to stop the Crusaders' offense. We kind of talked about this at the first part of in my pre-show. Crusaders had some explosive offense, not bad defense, and we saw that here for a second-year varsity program. They are top-notch. They had the Eagles' numbers on all aspects, on the pass to the run. They got in the backfield, made some great stops. Couple good stops on pass plays, broke up some good passes, really held the Eagles' offense to a pretty good, 6 points. Not much to really others say than that. I mean, you guys saw the game. Next week, Eagles got another district game with Crothersville. Very tough Crothersville Tigers program. That's also Coach Fullhart's alumni and hometown. Tigers fell tonight to Gosnell. I believe that final score was 34-6. That's the last score that I had. Kevin Pritchett had the call on that. Valley beat Hayti 55-8. 55-14 was the final. 40-6 is the final in Crothersville, with Gosnell winning that one. And in the game here tonight, 18-6 is the final. Not much to say, guys. I thought Eagles played fairly well, but I thought there was a lot of stuff they have to improve on, which I'm sure the coaching staff does as well. Coach Fullhart and his crew will improve on the improvements where they need to be made. Take it down to Crothersville. play a good ball game, and try to bring home the win down at the Tigers. Well, I'm Corey Sisk. I want to thank my cameraman, Justin Riggins, from Benton Memorial Field. See you all next Friday night in Crothersville.